Abortion. Has abortion become a modern life casualty? There might be many yes, an equal number of no, voicing their opinion over this, thus strengthening the arguments revolving around this issue. You would be surprised to know that abortion costs due to rape and other health complications account to nearly 7%, while the remaining cases of abortion are primarily a result of personal and social issues. It's interesting to learn the pros and cons of abortion as it offers us a great insight about this issue. Let's move on the pros and cons of abortion. Abortion avoids psychological and financial difficulties. Like many women, you might be in an unstable life and have to choose an abortion to avoid psychological and financial difficulties. According to a study of 2008, abortion statistics reported in 2012 in the Journal of Family Planning and Reproductive Health Care, 57% of US women who chose to have an abortion had multiple destructive social and financial reasons. Another one, abortion increases the chance of a better future. Access to legal abortions gives you the freedom for a chance at a better financial future. Women who abort an unplanned pregnancy have less risk of becoming victims of a cycle of poverty. Another analysis of the data from the 30 US abortion centers published in 2015 in Biomed Central Women's Health found girls and women who were denied an abortion had a greater risk for school dropout, unemployment, future financial problems, and a need for government assistance. This is especially true for teenagers who might have a dropout of high school during pregnancy or after giving birth. Another one is less risk of short-term mental health problems. Abortion might reduce your risk for short-term mental health problems related to your pregnancy compared to women who cannot abort their pregnancies. The inability to get an abortion for an unintended pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy can be stressful for some women. Based on a 2014 analysis of the data from the previously cited Biomed Central Women's Health Study, women who are unable to abort an unintended pregnancy might experience a higher level of short-term stress than those who had an abortion. In addition to the small risk of complications and death, legal abortion might have psychological consequences for some women. For example, there is a possibility of complications. The 0.05% risk of surgical and medical abortions is low, but the complication can be serious and some can lead to death if not recognized and treated. These include excessive vaginal bleeding after the procedure, infection in the uterus, fallopian tubes, or abdomen, usually from untreated infection before the procedure. Another one, abortion comes with potential psychological consequences. Potential psychological consequences from an abortion are a controversial topic with conflicting evidence. Some studies conclude abortion puts women at greater risk for long-lasting psychological problems. For example, a 14-year study published in 2011 in the British Journal of Psychiatry found women who had abortion were at increased at risk for mental health problems, including anxiety, depression, substance misuse, and suicidal behavior. On the other hand, a 2011 social sciences and medicine analysis found few women experienced prolonged mental disturbances after an abortion. Those who did were more likely to have a mental illness, such as a major depression or anxiety illness, before the procedure. Finally, I would say that legal abortion procedures are safe and effective and protect you from the risk of illegal abortion. The risk of injury is low, but on the other hand, can be life-threatening if not recognized. Weigh the pros, cons, and controversies of abortion to help you decide on the path you want to take. Talk with your doctor or others you trust if you need help to make your own decision.